Today is a big day. Huge day.
Huge day.
February 1st. New year, new month, new us. I'm just kidding. Big change, something that has never happened with Cozy Living Machine. We are staying, well, one, we're paying for a place to park.
And we're staying at an RV park.
It's kind of a big deal. Let's check it out. These are our digs. Not too shabby as far as views go. We've got the rig all hooked up, and well, mostly hooked up, as you will be able to see here. So this is one very good looking trailer. The site is a little bit sloped downwards, but you know, that's tongue jack, no worries. We've got our stab jacks down. This is almost long enough. Almost long enough. So we need to go pick up another hose. That's not a big deal. Got our cute little 10-footer here, and we have a water regulator, water pressure regulator inside. Gonna have to hook that up before we actually turn that on. Got our power hooked up. That's something we've never had before. Close that. Yeah. It's kind of weird being around folks that live in their RVs too. Well, at least in Washington. In Courtside, it's amazing. It's amazing. They live exactly like us. We've never had, let me think. We've mooch docked a few times. Had a little bit of power and such. Yeah. We've never had a full water hookup or sewer hookup though. No. It's always been like a fill and then like, you know, manual dump sort of thing. Of course, as always, don't leave your black tank open. You'll poop pyramid, gross. But yeah, we're probably not gonna use our awning too frequently, but we're here for a little while.
Yeah, we're here for a couple months.
Yeah, yeah. So that's kind of a big deal. You might be able to hear. There's what sounds like wind. Go inside. Whew. It's a bit of a mess. But this is our Houghton AC with a heat pump, and that is nice and warm. So we've got that guy. Whatever. It's on like 70, 72. So it's so cool to see like the loads and how everything's working. Oh, that's very interesting. Very, very interesting. We have full hookups. Our furnace quit working again, and we don't have we need a square bit and a drill to get in there. So we need to go pick that up, and I think it's just a sail switch. It's not that big of a deal, but with the heat from this, it's not I don't even think we're gonna use the furnace.
Maybe, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Just cause, you know, ooh, we reached temperature real fast. We just hooked up too. It's kind of cool. So let's check out some of the site here and some of the surrounding area. I'm gonna do a full tour at some point. It's kind of neat here. So the main office is down that way. This, by the way, forgot to mention, is Lake Pleasant RV Park. One of the very few RV parks like this. There's KOA down south. There's this, and then there's some up north. This is the only one like relatively close to your work, which is kind of nice. So, and if you're wondering, in the off-peak season, I think we're paying like $850 a month. Yeah. Or something like that.
$800 a month, yeah. For
somewhere to park. And then you pay a little bit for power. Yeah. Which is better than there is one in Issaquah as well, but they're a little bit more on both power and the spot, I think.
That, and it's a smaller park, and it's not paved, and it's just not quite the same.
It's very different, yeah. Now, what do these sites look like? So obviously, these are the power pedestals here, and don't love this, but I can kind of squish it in there. It's all right. We have your water spigots down there. It's somewhat insulated. It's not a heated hose, but I think we'll be fine because we filled our water tank. There's see, this is pretty far back compared to our outlet. That's no fault of the park, right? Like, that's just, it is what it is. And it's nice that we have visual separation between us and our lack of neighbor right now. And then each one, it looks like they all have little picnic areas. That's kind of cool. These are just trailer sites, shorter trailer sites, and there's bigger ones way over there. Oh man, so many videos. And the only reason we were able to get in this RV park as quickly as we did is because of the size of our rig. Like, if we would have had a bigger rig, like a Class A or a fifth wheel, we would have been waiting for years to get in here. Yeah, which is crazy. It's nuts. It's nuts. But you know, most full timers, of course. Yeah. Yeah, cute Tab 400 back behind us there. And then a little Evo by Forest River there. But yeah, our site's not too bad. We can move things around. Of course, lots of folks with dogs, which is really nice. But what you really want to see is our view. Now, we did consider actually moving the trailer forward, but it slopes down even harder here. So, and the connections are way back there. So we figured that's where we're going to put it. Yeah. Oh man, it's so cool being around a bunch of RVs. It's the closest we can get to Elkhart, that excitement for me, without going to Elkhart. But yes, here, I mean, what a view. Nice little, it's called, yeah, Lake Pleasant for a reason. It's kind of nice that there's some ducks, geese every now and then. I've seen those. I hope we make some animal friends. Lots of fifth wheels out here. And we'll do a little walking through here, showing some cool rigs and sort of unique rigs. It looks like there's guest parking maybe over here. Yeah, I don't know too much about this. It looks more man-made to me than anything, especially with that mound over there. But you know, who knows? Oh, there's a, yeah, I think it is man-made, a little drainage here. So I think we have a pretty decent view. Yeah. And I love this. So when we were pulling in, one thing that we were considering is like, well, privacy, right? But we do definitely have a lot of privacy on this side. You know, visual separation at least. And a good amount of privacy here. We can't really see them, and I assume they can't see us as a result. So we'll just back into our spot here each night. Yeah, I think it's a good amount of space. Now, question is it $800 worth of space? $850? That's the question. We don't know yet. Yeah. But so far, yes.
So far, yes.
We are not RV park people. We're not campground people, unless they're free campgrounds, of course. We love that. The question is, why now?
Because we don't have solar on our rig yet, which is making the power situation a little tricky for us.
Somewhat. Now, we intentionally did this, right? We intentionally did not have them put the 400 watts up on the roof. We do have the 400 watts, but it's not enough to run what we need to right now. Yeah.
I also think we're learning, like, no matter how much solar we have on the rig in the winter, like, no matter, like, even on the bus where we had tons of solar, like, we can't sustain power in the winter the way we would like to.
The way we would like to, at least not yet. Yeah. So in this area, if we were down in Arizona, it would be a no-brainer.
Right.
As a matter of fact, we actually took the 1200 watts that were on the roof in the Esteem and went from Washington in the winter, which wasn't ideal. I think we actually ran the generator, you know, a different rig, right? Different scenario. Went down to Arizona, didn't turn that Jenny on again. Yeah. Didn't have to. Yeah. We had more power than we could use. But yeah, Pacific Northwest. But in fairness, we are becoming accustomed to some nicer things, I think.
Yeah. Like, I'd like to be able to style my hair on a more regular basis. We'd like to be able to use our air fryer.
I think that's the key. We have two big techie kind of things. I think
appliances, we'll call them.
Yeah, that we want to use, and we right now can't. So with 400 watts, what we're wanting to run right now, not going to happen. And we have the ability to do this, which is great. But yeah, in the summer, I think we'll have more than enough solar by that time. So we have some plans, of course, some videos coming up. A lot more than just these guys to go in, and yeah, we'll see. But in fairness, we have done RV living through the winters. It's been fine.
Yeah.
Just using solar, but you know, yeah, it's kind of a nice luxury, let me tell you. So yeah, again, a lot of videos coming up, not only about RV park, the experience here, but I plan to do an entire kind of how-to sort of series on RVing. Mm-hmm. We've had just about every type except for a fifth wheel, but that's no different really than, you know, anything else. Kind of a basics intro sort of video series. I think that'll be kind of neat. Everything from using your jacks to dumping your tanks and water and all that good stuff, down to cooking in an RV. What is it like to shower in an RV? I think these things, especially if you've never had one or you're considering living, you know, how would you know unless you know? Until you've seen it, until you've done it. So we'll do something like that, and then obviously I think there's enough entertainment to go around here. Yeah. You know my love of RVs. Emma doesn't have the same passion for other people's rigs as I do.
I enjoy looking at them, but I'm not passionate about it like Joel does.
I'm disgustingly passionate.
I'm like a hobbyist. Joel's like
What's a Bubba professional? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Anyways, we are going to actually take off, grab some supplies. We're gonna run over to Walmart. There's a couple in the area. We'll see if one of them, you know, some of them are, if they're in the middle of the city, they generally don't have a lot of RV supplies, but I know one that should. So we'll see how far out we have to go for that.
Yep. We're going to swing by our storage unit.
Grab those 2 appliances.
Grab the appliances.
Maybe the
I do want to try both of them out tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Lots to do. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye, guys.
Bye.